Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your mid-month reading for the month of December 2021. So mid-December, basically. Anyways, just finished the fire signs and I decided to keep it general and not pull just money and career, but it has been popping up in a lot of ways. Leaving it open, the reading open for love and other areas of your life. But we're going to pull a oracle spread, oddly enough, from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and then we'll further clarify each one with tarot. For my lovely Virgos for mid-December, and do keep in mind this is general, okay? Ooh, 33. You're going to see a lot of 3s and 5s in the second half of the month. Reminder of your spiritual connection, your success that you're meant to acquire, or that's just meant to take place in your life, excuse me as I struggle, as well change with 5s. Act as if you're not going through a shit ton. You know, it's like you're pushed by the universal spirit or other situations to almost pretend like you don't have a lot going on behind the scenes. You might find this is more so when you go into work and you have to put up a facade and be like, I'm doing fine, you know, and it's like you're really just going through a lot. So be it. You know, you might be forced or pushed by the universe to clear out clutter, whether it's thoughts, habits, or just materialistic items. 33. 33. You're meant to succeed. Wow. Horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Desiring a lot of freedom at this time in a few different ways. Learning more about the freedom that you're about to acquire. It feels like, okay, yeah, in the second half of the month, but more so in the upcoming year. Learning more about your future through readings or other ways. Freedom is yours when it comes to a connection. Some of you wanting to be released from a limiting connection at this time. It doesn't have to be love, but it could be. Or just wanting freedom in that sense, wanting to feel free to love, free to connect to a specific somebody you have in mind, or just somebody new. Wow, that came out very dramatic, and you might sort of be exuding a bit of dramatic energy at this time, but needing to at times adjust your perspective, feeling a bit doubtful or just expecting the worst when it comes to your love life or when it comes to that specific individual. I feel the need to pull one more. They're giving me the image of somebody sort of sticking their head out of a car, oddly enough, and their hair flying in the wind, you know, or on a motorcycle would be a lot better of an imagery if they would have given that to me. But it's just reiterating that you need to sort of feel free at this time, or just get that release, or just feel alive, you know. And you might be dealing with a connection that's a bit stale, or just feeling like your love life is a bit stale, or just connections in general, wanting to feel alive and free. The Star, yeah, needing to keep your hope alive, keep those dreams alive when it comes to what you deserve with love, romance, and just connections in general. Sometimes feeling like even the friendships you have are a bit lacking, or a bit kind of blah. Or a bit chaotic potentially with the noise in the background, but needing to keep that passion alive all the meanwhile. Rebirth is assured, Bat Spirit. Yeah, it feels like you're changing, a rebirth in your love life at the very, very least. Even if you're sticking with the same person, a rebirth in your career potentially. You'll have to relate it to your own situation. Because, you know, this is tied to the number 5. You could oddly enough be seeing 555 on the clock, or just in other situations, or 55. But I feel like individual 5s as well. 10 of Cups and the Emperor, planning for your happily ever after. Almost intuitively knowing to a certain extent that this rebirth is taking place or lies ahead on the horizon, and being pushed to accept that this is all for the sake of your happiness that you deserve, for more inner peace as well, for more fulfillment. And people around you, if it's that connection or other people that are just in your life or coming in, need to understand that you're changing, growing, and adapting to a lot that's sort of feeling like a bit of a whirlwind at this time. It's not going to feel perfect for you, and it's not meant to. It's meant to sort of be this whirlwind that you're pushed to adapt to as others need to just sort of accept that a lot's taking place and changing. So be it. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. And so as the second half of the month rolls on, you're going to find yourself being pushed to think on your feet, options being presented to you, you feeling a bit emotional but confident and kind of wanting that peace all the meanwhile, and just feeling like thinking on your feet and trying to decide that quickly is not helping you stay peaceful. A second queen, you're going to see feathers as well, interestingly enough. Other signs and synchronicities from Spirit and Universe, feeling very connected in that manner. Queen of Pentacles, talking about you needing to ground yourself or just wanting others around you to ground themselves. It's like, can you just be a grounding, relaxing energy in my life or situation in my life? And all the meanwhile, you presenting a level of work or being presented options for your career and finances or potential options to invest in and needing to think quickly on your feet. Feeling a bit overly serious all the meanwhile. But being reminded that there is an underlying focus on things falling into place for you. You needing to celebrate the abundance of options, opportunities, and the abundance of this rebirth all the meanwhile. And the abundance in your love life. I just don't feel like picking that up. You could be feeling a bit stubborn and just not wanting to put in that unnecessary extra effort. But with the Page of Pentacles, this is coming out for Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Being reminded that with what you want to start fresh with, whether it's investing in financially, or it could be a new job or a business or a hobby in that way, there are miracles that are invested in it, interesting wording, that are wrapped up in it. There's a level of destiny with this situation. It's like if you're looking for a job at this time, there are miracles that are about to just flow in, again in the form of options, but you have to think on your feet. Feeling a bit bold and a bit courageous. I don't know why I was just pushed to laugh as I was looking at the cow. You might at times be pushed to just laugh in the weirdest moments or find certain things funny when it's like, why did I find that funny? Spirit's pushing you to chuckle a bit, to loosen up, to enjoy yourself, to be less uptight once again. Very interesting. At times it's just going to be like, I don't know what to do with this moment or this situation. I don't know, trust your intuition, but there's other moments where you just kind of laugh because everything around you just seems a bit crazy or a bit odd. I'm just heard not understanding other people all the meanwhile that you once felt you understood. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. So there's a miracle card, a magic card in the second half of your spread. And both are aligned with the rebirth is assured. That's a message in and of itself. All the meanwhile going after what you deserve or being pushed to continue to do so, even if you're feeling a bit emotional all the meanwhile. You can find that this is more so trust in the magic of somebody who's coming towards you with their cup of love. I just smiled. Like, it's, again, those small moments of laughter that you're given from Spirit that will help you smile and loosen up. But then it's also just the love that surrounds you or is just coming towards you at this time that'll help you smile and just enjoy the process along the way in this rebirth. All the meanwhile. 66 is what I'm being drawn to. You'll look up that spirit number, that angel number meaning, and see what it's supposed to communicate for you. Wow, excuse me. There's a level of magic you need to believe in when it comes to your happiness, your happily ever after, or just the completion that's trying to take place at this time. Feeling that push from the universe. Completion in the sense of the rebirth you're going through. Understanding that a rebirth, a sort of rising from the ashes in a sense, can't be without certain completions. You might find that in order to accept this new love, this person coming in, you need to accept the ending of another one that you maybe have been holding your breath for or waiting for. However it pertains to you, or just giving up a job to make way for something more prosperous, more fulfilling. However it works for you, your happiness is taking a true focus at this time as Spirit and the universe recognizes, and even others around you recognize that you truly long for more, and that's totally fine. So as you go through these changes, this adjusting process and stage of your life, get ready for upgrades. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Go have yourself an amazing rest of the year, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Virgo.